Hi everybody, welcome back. So today I am here, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my newest handbag, and that bag is the Louis Vuitton Speedy B25. I have mine in the monogram print. I just recently picked this up actually from Fashion File about 3 weeks ago. Back when they were doing their Lunar New Year sale, they were offering like around $100 off if you purchased something from the $1,000 to $2,000 price point. I, have been wanting to get one of these bags for quite some time, just kind of noticing that Louis Vuitton has been having these going in and out of stock for so long. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna check Fashion File and see if they have anything in excellent or new condition. And as it turns out, they did have one. This is actually a new condition, and I thought that it was actually a pretty good deal because I don't have to pay tax on Fashion File purchases. So I was able to pick this up for right around $1,725, which is about the same with tax if I were to buy it from Louis Vuitton, maybe even a little bit less. Right now on Louis Vuitton website, these do retail right now for $1,650. That was a recent price increase that was made on January 7th of this past year. So real quick, I've done a Speedy B25 review on my Damier Ebene one. This is actually my second Speedy B. I don't think I'm gonna get the trifecta of them. I have a Speedy 30 Classic and the Damier Azur, and so I feel like with the Speedies that I do have, I'm pretty happy with what I have. So this bag measures 9.8 by 7.5 by 5.9 in width. Mine, I lucked out, if you can see if it'll focus right there. It says it's made in France, which I'm, not needing. I'm happy with made in USA. I feel like though this one is made very well. Compared, this is just a coincidence, it's made a little bit better in my opinion than my Speedy B Damier Ebene. I'm going to show you, and I don't think it's necessarily because this one's made in France and that one's made in USA, because there's been some made in USA that are amazing, and then there's been some made in France bags that are not so amazing. So, but I feel like I like how exposed the piping is of the vachetta on this one. I feel like I kind of was able to inspect the bag because I bought it on Fashion File first instead of buying it through Louis Vuitton Client Services. So anyways, this is the bag here. It's of course a new model 2021, so it does have the zip pocket, and then it's got the D-ring on that side, the brown textile lining. When I use mine, I do use mine on the full, there's 3 holes on each side. This middle strap is removable, and then you can just close it up and make it just a shoulder bag if you wish. I do like using mine that way quite a bit actually. And then I just coil this up, pop it in the bag, and whenever I want to be hands-free, I have that option. I can, do that if I want to go taking it shopping, which I did earlier today. So my vachetta is still very light. There's some close-ups. Stitching is all very, very well. I couldn't be happier. I mean, this bag is so nice. It still does have the folding marks right there. But yeah, I'm just gonna be very patient with the vachetta turning. It's actually kind of oxidized already. Like I said, I've had it for 3 weeks now. It was a little bit lighter when I got it. I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about something that I purchased for my bags, for my Speedy Bs. And, I normally store these bags with air paper. I always have stored a lot of my Louis Vuitton bags with air paper, but Tiffany with LV Coffee Lover her channel is LV Coffee Lover. She's a wonderful YouTuber who has a great collection of Louis Vuitton bags, and she's very nice. She did a video with, well, I'm gonna show you real quick. It's down here on the floor. So it's these pillows that are made by Original Club, and they're satin, and they are shaped perfectly for your Speedies. And I like this idea a lot, and why I like it is because I want to store these in the best way possible. I want to keep the shape of these bags, and I want to go ahead and demonstrate to you now. The mouth opening of the Speedy B25 is a little tight, so in order to get this thing in, you do have to pinch this pretty hard, and I just start shoving it in there. And I should measure this out. Okay, it went in pretty quickly. So there's what it looks like inside of the bag. And then this is it, fully stuffed. So whenever I do go ahead and, whenever I'm not using this bag, I'm gonna take off my strap, and I will be able to store the strap inside still. There's a little bit of a leeway still before you do zip. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the pillow in. It's completely filled in these areas right here. It's very flat, very smooth. I think that these bags are right around these pillows are right around $25 each on the Original Club website. And you can pick from a different, array of colors. I wanted a color that would look good with the Speedy B monogram. And then I'm gonna show you real quick my Speedy B Demi-Arabin Ben one. On the inside of it, I got the red. So anyways, it's great because the air paper, it can deflate through time. And it's just really nice to know that your bags are gonna, be stored well. So there's one thing I wanna kind of show you, and I don't know if you guys own any Speedy for that matter. I find that these sides can kind of squish in, and I have tried my hardest to try to work this out to where it's more perfectly, flush like that. This seems to be almost, see what I mean? You have to work at it for it to be flat, whereas on my Monogram one, it's fine. I find that it is totally flat. I mean, you see a little bit of the piping kind of going inward there, but it's really not that bad. Is it me, or is that supposed to be that way? Does your Speedy do this? Because I know quite a few of us have, a Speedy. If we're on here watching this, video, maybe you have a Speedy or, not, but I just kind of want you to be aware of that. And I was gonna see if your guys's does that. My Speedy 30 and Demi-Arabin Resort doesn't do this, so I think it's just this one. See what I mean? I still love this bag with all of my heart. It is a wonderful bag. I love the carefreeness of this one. And I'm just super thrilled that I have this classic looking one. I really love the contrast of the vachetta with the regular Louis Vuitton print. So I'm excited to use this in the spring and summer. I know that this is definitely a year-round bag for me, but where I do live, it snows a lot, so this comes out with me in the winter quite a bit. But I think spring, summer, fall, I'm gonna be wearing this quite a bit, so I'm really excited. So, I wanna go ahead and pack this up and just kind of do, not a full-on what's in my bag, but I just wanna kind of show you. I don't use a bag organizer. They are handy. A lot of people choose to keep the shape of their Speedy B25s, and you know, this does have a tendency to be somewhat of a pit. I kind of like the pit factor. That's kind of a weird thing about me, but my largest item is my catch-all. It's made by Coach. It's a little bit wide, so what I do is I just tilt it and it goes right in, just like that. Next, I'll put in my eyeglasses. I have the Rosalie coin purse, and I have mine with the monogram and the fuchsia. So I like the little, the pops of color on the sides of these. And here's what my button looks like. It's kind of starting to show a little bit of wear. So I rotate between this one and my Damier Azur one with the rose ballerine. So in goes my Rosalie coin purse. And then I've got my phone, of course. I kind of like the fact it's a little bit jumbly. This is my Damier Graphite clay. I keep my business cards for work in it and my name badge. And it goes on in. And then I've got my Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder in it. I do house my fob, my gym membership. I've got keys for the house, keys for my parents' house, and the mailbox in here. So that goes right there. And then I've got my Key Australia sunglasses in a soft pouch, and then a checkbook. Yay! You know, I'll never get rid of a checkbook. That's just me. And then a mask, of course. So right on in there. See if you can see. It's so dark, and I'm so sorry, but because I kind of am familiar with my items, I don't feel like I don't mind scurrying around in there to feel around, but I know sometimes if you're in a hurry, that might bother some people. So we're gonna go ahead and zip it on up. I'm gonna put it on for you, and I'm 5'9". The Speedy B25, I could wear a Speedy B30 or a 25. I just find the Speedy B30 was a little bit too big for what I needed. So here's what it looks like on, just as a crossbody. It's pretty compact, but it's still large and can hold even more. So I just think that vachetta looks really, really classic. And the vachetta strap is so comfortable. It is truly a little bit more comfortable than the Damier strap, although because the bags are already starting off so light, you know, these are all canvas, and as you know, and they're starting off light. It's just basically the weight that you're putting in with your own items. So if you don't feel it that much, you're not gonna feel the strap as much. But yeah, the only con I would say would be the buckle kind of getting caught in my hair. Only just because this is strictly really a crossbody bag for me. Well, I shouldn't say that because I do wear it as a shoulder bag, so too, but I do take out this middle piece whenever I do that, so yeah. Anyways, this is my Speedy B Monogram 25, just like a quick review. I'm hoping with my hardware here that this does not wear as much as my Damier one. This one's hardware, it's chipped, it's hard to see. It's not that bad, but I'm really, really hoping that this stays nice and shiny and new looking. So I'm gonna try to take good care of it. You know, we all try to take good care of our bags. They're just babies in a way for us. So yeah, let me know if you guys own one and how you're liking it and which size you have. So I'm just kind of grateful and fortunate that I have both of these now, and I'm kind of complete now with my Speedies, I would say. So alrighty, thanks so much guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.